Hey guys, what's going on? This is Too Fast for You and welcome back to the channel. It has been a very long time since I have really uploaded any kind of gaming on this channel. And there's a lot of reasons for that, and I'll try to get into that here on this video. Now first off, I wanted to mention that I just moved I think 2 weeks ago, and my father was in the hospital for I think about 3 weeks almost. So I definitely have been very busy with like moving. I mean, we're still moving stuff. We're still going through a lot of those moving type things that take time, you know. So there's still a lot of times that I really don't have the time or really the effort to play video games very much. It doesn't take much effort to just sit down and play, but to like record and actually like try to put a thought into a video and like actually do something meaningful does take some effort, and I don't always have, don't always have the time for that. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to make this video to show what I've kind of been doing lately. And yeah, I have been playing a bit of Fortnite lately, not a ton, but it is one of the games that I started picking up. One of the reasons for that is it's free and I don't have a whole lot of money to spend on games right now, so I figured I might as well try the most popular game since probably Grand Theft Auto 5. This is definitely a pretty popular game. Now one thing that kind of surprised me about Fortnite is it is a pretty competitive game, but it's not like other shooters where, the most skilled person just pretty much wins every time. A lot of it is kind of based on the stuff you get and like how lucky you are, how many people are falling into the area where you get your stuff. It really just kind of depends on the luck of the draw sometimes. And I definitely realized that even my first time playing this game, first couple of matches I got, top 10 without even getting a kill, because there's sometimes you literally don't see anybody until you're in the top 10, which is kind of weird. Not something I'm really used to, I guess, for playing video games that are like shooters. I mean, sometimes it's a lot of fast action, but sometimes it's really not. So it's definitely different in that way. Now, as far as am I good at Fortnite, I would probably say no, I'm not good at Fortnite at all. My kill death ratio is probably like 0.7 or something at this point. I really don't know for sure. But like I said, even me, I usually find myself either dying very early or finishing in the top 15 or so, because it's pretty easy to finish in the top 15 sometimes. And I guess for me, I'm pretty decent at just shooters in general. I've played a lot of shooters, obviously Call of Duty, like Halo, stuff like that. So I've definitely played a lot of shooters. So like it's definitely, that part definitely helps me a lot more than anything else. But when it comes to building, I really don't know how to build at all. And pretty much every time I run into someone who's good at building, I die. So that's definitely a disadvantage that I have. Alright, so I'm going to run over Dusty Divot here, because that's usually one of my favorite places to go, Dusty Divot. Because it looks like that usually 4 or 5 people go in there, and then only one person makes it out. And there's usually a lot of loot, so... Wow. Alright. Like I said, I'm a decent shooter. But when it comes to when I actually have to build stuff, I don't do alright. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Dusty Divot. A lot of times it looks like there's usually 4 or 5 people that go there at the start, and then only one person will make it out, which means there's a lot of extra loot left over. So a lot of times if you don't have shields or a sniper or stuff that you want, I don't use a sniper, but a lot of times if you don't have the things you want, the Dusty Divot is a good place to go, because sometimes there actually won't even be anybody there, and there'll just be stuff like shields and stuff that you can actually get. Yeah, so I definitely like going there usually. Usually if I spawn somewhere in the middle of the map, I'll try to make my way over there. And another thing I've noticed is not a lot of people crouch in this game, and it's... Whoops. It's definitely something I think would benefit a lot of people, because I can't tell you how many times, and yeah, I can't even explain how many times I've went into a building and basically killed someone because they didn't know I was there. And that happens a lot, where someone literally just is running around in the building, and all you have to do is have a shotgun and kind of crouch and just listen, and they'll just kind of give away where they are. It's pretty, I think it's actually pretty crazy that nobody really crouches. And I definitely would recommend crouching if you're kind of newer to this game and you're more of an experienced player when it comes to shooters in general, but maybe not with Fortnite. That's definitely something that is kind of like from other games. When you crouch, you don't make much noise. So I think that's kind of a good thing, I guess, for me. Now, what was my best match? Today I finished at second, in second place, and I think I only had 3 kills that match. And I believe the most kills I've had was 6, finishing 4. So, I'm definitely not the best. Pretty much every time the person that wins, they usually have at least like 9 or 10 almost. So I'm definitely not like, good. And a lot of that obviously has to do with building. And I'm not sure if I'm really going to play this game enough to learn how to build, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that spend a lot of time practicing that kind of thing. I feel like, I don't know, it's like a lot of other games where you got to practice something to get really good at it. And I think I'd rather just be all right and have fun with it, rather than spend a ton of hours trying to figure out how to become one of the best, when I really don't think I'll ever become one of the best at a game like this. I think it just in general, there's a huge skill gap when it comes to building. So that's kind of why I really just like avoid building at all costs, unless there's like somebody sniping me. I might put up a wall or something, That's pretty much all I ever do. But one of the other things I really like about this game is that it is free, and there aren't, like most free-to-play games have microtransactions that are very game-breaking, that basically give you anything you want. It would be like, okay, you can start with a homing launcher or something like that. That would be, that would be like most free-to-play games, and Fortnite's definitely nothing like that. It seems like there's nothing you can bring into the game that's not cosmetic, which is really nice. And I'm not 100% certain on that, but I do believe it is. I haven't really looked into it too much, but from what people have told me, it's all cosmetic stuff. So that's really good. And I think it's kind of refreshing, because you don't really see that in free-to-play games. You honestly don't even see that in many games that you spend $60 on nowadays. Even like Call of Duty and games like that, you spend $60 on the game, and they still have these guns that they try to sell you to. And they still have these guns that they try to sell to you. So, I'm really hoping that a game like Fortnite will really show other developers and other, investors, who's really what's important, is show these investors that, like, there doesn't have to be a ridiculous amount of game-breaking microtransactions to make people buy them. People like cosmetic stuff. If you make a game that's competitive and fun to play, you can just get away with having cosmetic microtransactions in a game and still make a lot of money. Fortnite has made a ton of money so far. And before Fortnite came out, there were a lot of gaming companies, including EA, that basically said there's no other way to run a profitable, organization to release these AAA games. You really can't do it if you don't have, these ridiculous microtransactions like they wanted to have in Battlefield. And I wasn't even going to play Battlefield, but I do play Madden. And obviously they have basically the same kind of thing with Ultimate Team. Madden Ultimate Team's a football game. They have it in the soccer game as well, And you can play the game without, buying stuff, but you're going to be at a huge disadvantage, especially when some of the better players come out. You're really going to be at a huge disadvantage when you're playing against teams that are like 95 overall, and you're like a high 80s, maybe a low 90s, because you haven't actually spent real money on the game outside of the $60. And as you can see here, I'm at 27. I have not seen one person yet. And it looks like I still haven't seen one person. So yeah, that actually does happen quite a bit, where you literally don't see anyone until you get to like the next circle after this even sometimes. Now, one thing with this game that I don't know if I exactly like it or not is the way that certain guns work when you're shooting them, and the bullet drop that comes with it. Because there's certain guns that it doesn't really make sense how much bullet drop you get. For instance, the burst For instance, the scoped assault rifle, it's like a single shot semi-automatic rifle with I think like 10 bullets in the magazine, not sure. But basically, when you shoot that gun, from what I've seen, there's almost no bullet drop. And you can shoot. I mean, I could shoot up there, and it would literally give me no bullet drop. So like, I don't understand how that gun gets 0 bullet drop, and then a sniper, if I did that same shot, I'd probably drop by like 4 feet, which doesn't make sense because the sniper bullets, I mean, on a real sniper would shoot a lot faster than an assault rifle. Therefore, it would have less bullet drop in a certain amount of distance. So that doesn't really make any sense. I mean, I like the idea of bullet drop, but obviously a sniper would have much less bullet drop than an assault rifle. So I am kind of curious what other people think about that. And I know it's not really like supposed to be a really realistic game. I mean, it's very unrealistic. Obviously, you can just cut down trees with what is this, a pickaxe? I don't even know. But yeah, I do think that's interesting. I think they should have probably done it the other way where, you know, like an assault rifle has an unrealistic bullet drop and then the sniper rifle has less of a bullet drop because it's a sniper. That's definitely something I would have to work on, is sniping. I think I've only gotten like maybe 2 or 3 kills with the sniper rifle, and I've had the good sniper rifle a few times, like the elite, or was it epic, legendary, I don't know. I've had the really good sniper rifle probably like, I don't even know, maybe 20 times, and I've only gotten like 3 kills with it, so I'm definitely not very good with it. So yeah, it's definitely a lot different when it comes to sniping in a lot of different games. Alright, seen someone over there. I think he saw me too, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he saw me. What the hell is that? Okay. He's coming at me. He's coming at me. Oh, alright. That wasn't too bad. I don't have much time. Oh, I gotta go. I actually gotta go. Oh, I don't want that. Dang it, I didn't get any of that stuff. I don't think he had a health pack or anything. That's really all I need. I have 10 shield things. Holy crap. Okay, so this is actually not going too bad. At 6, I've only seen 1 person so far. Yeah. Not going too shabby. I don't think I can go that way without building. I have 1,000 wood. Holy crap. That's actually like a lot, I think. But I think if I went up there, I'd probably just get sniped by someone. Okay, they gotta be like... I haven't even heard a gunshot other than mine, so... They're probably like all on the other side. I seen that guy, I think. Damn it. Ha! Alright, I probably should have built something that time. Did place 6 though. So yeah, I guess Fortnite for me seems like a pretty fun game. It's definitely pretty competitive. However, it's really only like competitive when you land in one of the big cities, or if you get to the final 5, because a lot of times you really don't see anybody till you get there, or you don't see anybody unless you land in a highly populated area. But yeah, overall, I definitely think it's a pretty fun game. Not sure if I'm going to be putting any more of it on the channel, but I just thought I might record it. Seems how I've just been playing it for fun here and there. And I really haven't had much time or much effort put into playing anything else recently. Okay, so out of 164 matches, I've gotten 60 top 25, 19 top 10. So yeah, I guess not really great or anything, just... You know, it is a pretty fun game, though. You know, maybe I will upload some. We'll see. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Definitely different. Not sure what I'm going to be uploading next. I really have no idea. I wasn't even really planning on making this video. I just thought I would give my thoughts on the game just to see what other people think. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.